Me.
Good afternoon, Mara.
What would be the trigger for a ground operation? What's the red line here?
Well, the red line simply is as Hamas continues to escalate. We now have millions upon millions of Israelis that are under rocket fire, over half the country. No country in the world, no government would tolerate such a situation where over half of its population is sitting in bomb shelters all night, or never going more than 15 seconds run for the nearest bomb shelter, because that's all you have. That's the time you have when the alarm gets off before the rocket actually smashes into your neighborhood. So you have the equivalent of what would be about 170 million Americans under bomb shelters. If Hamas continues to escalate, we will take the necessary and legitimate measures to defend our citizens.
And that living under the threat of rocket attack is certainly a psychological trauma. But what would you say to those who argue that the rockets are essentially very ineffective, they rarely do damage, and that the response from the Israelis is disproportional to the threat that they're under?
Well, I would say that to the 3 Israeli people who were killed by one of those rockets, the 150 Israelis who have been wounded physically and psychologically by this. These rockets paralyze an entire country. There is no school. People cannot go out of their houses, out of their bomb shelters. Again, that's an utterly intolerable situation for any country. Imagine if one rocket had fallen in the United States, and not now, since the year 2009, our last operation, we've had something in the vicinity of 8,000 rockets fall on the state of Israel.